Hi guys, parcels arrived from 16 Bruce, and as you can see, finely packaged it is too. A couple of things are going to give away what the figure is inside. There you go, there's the Blu-ray. And of course the title of the video is a bit of a giveaway as well. But a fantastic film it is, Leon, and or The Professional as it's called in other countries. And I just love this film very much, and really excited to see this figure, because I've wanted something from this movie for a long time. I'm going to open it up now and have a look inside.
Okay, just to show you there that the parcel got quite a big whack in it, so it's got a big dent in there. But never fear, because 16 Bruce have packed it full of paper, shreddings, and the box has been even got bubble wrap on it, so it's been well protected. So great packaging once again from 16 Bruce. Okay, let's talk about the box, which is absolutely fantastic. It just seems like a simple box, but unlike Hot Toys, it's not just a simple shoe box. This opens up in a really cool way. Try and do this with one hand. It's a bit of a puzzle, really. There you go. Right, it opens there, and then you open it to reveal like that. And oh, the figure's missing. You got all the guns displayed this side. Leon's hat. Other things he will find useful. And you've got an extra shirt there. Hands. His briefcase, milk. The flower. Oh, sorry, not the flower. The plant, which has had some criticisms, and the stand, and the milk cartons. But the figure itself is here, and it's quite frustrating to film this figure, because the head sculpt is so fantastic, but for some reason it reflects light like you wouldn't believe. You look at it with your own eyes, and you don't see any reflection at all. Look at it at the camera, and it just reflects back to you. It's really strange. But the likeness is, just amazing. And the paint job on it is great. Okay, this is why you should never judge a figure by photographs. Now, the amount of detail that's being lost on my viewfinder of this figurehead is unbelievable. It's removing the bags. It's like photoshopping his face, just trying to film it, because it just takes away the detail. It's so frustrating, because I really want to convey how amazing this sculpt is, and I'm just getting this soft image come back. The way I'm filming it's removing the bags under the eyes, the veins painted on the head, wrinkles on the forehead, shading under the eyes, just so frustrating. But please trust me when I say this head sculpt of Jean Reno is just fantastic, absolutely amazing, and I just can't catch it on camera to show you how good it looks. The shirt, it's got buttons on it. I mean, it's the limitation of my flip camera, I've got to be honest. It does give a nice HD picture off, but it does have, it does sort of blur out the image when you try and get close up. The buttons are a bit too big on the white shirt, but he does have big buttons in the film. They're just not that big, but it's not overly ridiculous. I think the jacket looks fantastic, or the coat should I say. Really well made, really nice material. Looks great, looks close to the movie as you can possibly want. The hands, once again, really well painted, really realistic looking. But trying to get the, once again, that image off just this flip camera. Just wish I could get a decent picture of that sculpt. Side profile is great. It's got his bend in his nose. and the hair is really well sculpted too. Got his widow's peak, and just fantastic looking figure. Okay, I do have another tiny gripe. The neck is slightly too long. It looks great with the jacket on, but it's more designed, I think, for the jacket, the coat, sorry, to be on. With the shirt, just the shirt on, it does look a tiny bit long to me. You can futz it though, and you know, bring the collar up around the shirt, and it will take away that look. But yeah, but you know, minor gripe. Could have done with the neck being a tiny bit shorter, but I'm going to keep the coat on, so that's that. The holster where he keeps all his stuff, it just looks fantastic, and yeah, very nice. And the trousers, really well made. Stands really well as well. Don't really need the stand to stand it up. But let me just mess with that shirt and see what I can do with it. There you go. With a tiny bit of messing around, you can reduce the effect of the long neck. But as I said, I'm going to keep the shirt on, so overall I'm happy with it. I'm going to keep the coat on as well. So, but now another thing that I know it sounds like I'm being very critical. I am, because I think the figure's fantastic. But you know, I just want to say it's not a biased. I'm not being biased and saying everything's great. I'm saying, even regardless of what I'm pointing out, I'm still blown away about how great this figure is. Because yes, there are issues, but you know, it doesn't take away from the figure. I mean, the long neck can be fixed. You can fix that by pulling the shirt up. You can just have him wearing the coat, and overall, it just looks great. So let's put, okay, the hat. It looks like a bit like a Russian hat sitting on his head. The reason for this is there's an extra lining inside the hat, which is sitting on his head and sort of making the hat kind of smurfish would be the word. But yeah, it kind of makes it too big and doesn't really sit on his head. So I'm going to try and fix that by taking the lining out of the hat. I'll show you what I mean. Just pop it off. Like so. It needs to be sitting closer to his head, and I'm going to try and fix that. But the actual pattern and colour are pretty spot on to the movie. Okay, the glasses on, and I have to say, wow, they're fantastic. It really gives the image of Leon. Now people are thinking, why are they clear glass? Well, watch the movie again, because his glasses are clear. The actual frames themselves are clear, whether that's glass or it's a clear plastic, but they're very close to how they are in the film. And I love those glasses. Once again, details lost from this camera, but yeah, they look great. And it's obvious, you know, you've got to have the glasses on for Leon, you know, to have that look when he's being the cleaner. Okay, so there he is with the hat and the glasses on, and yeah, very impressive overall. I love that look. Just want to get that hat fixed. That's really my only major gripe, is that hat. You know, I just wish they could have got that movie accurate. Right, let's put all the accessories on, which I'll show you over here actually. Okay, the guns on the accessories here are fantastic. They look great. You've even got silencers and you know, all sorts of guns that you used. The hand grenades, the pliers he uses in the deleted scenes well, where in the special edition, should I say, where he cuts the chains on the doors, and his knife, his pen knife, which he uses at the start of the movie. His extra shirt. The briefcase looks fantastic. Some people have said moaned about the plant, but yeah. Let's get all this stuff on. Okay, so I put some guns in the case, ready for him to go to work, and now I'll just close up the case. Okay, just to show you that the penknife works and the blade comes out, like so. Okay, so as for the cutters, the gun and the knife, they can all go here in the holsters and belts and everything, but seeing as I'm wearing the coat, and you know, I don't really want to go to that trouble, to be honest with you. The grenades can go around the belt, but I'm wearing a coat, so I'm more than happy to keep them off, just to stop from it being bulky. And I might put a few grenades on actually, but the rest of it I'm going to leave off because there's no point, and not going to be seen anyway. Here's the black shirt, really nice. I do actually prefer it to the white shirt, but I want to keep the white shirt on because it does stand out to the coat. Just to let you know that the guns do have moving parts. Back here, as you can see, you can move that, and the clip does come out like so. You can push that back in like so. So the gun does have moving bits. Okay, so I've made myself the carton, and here's the milk, and there's the milk. You know, the very important diet of Leon. Okay, so here is Leon standing up, and here's the height comparison to Bruce Lee. It's actually not too bad. I think Jean Reno is quite a tall guy, he's 6'2", and Bruce Lee I think was around 5'7", so I actually think he stands up pretty well. And they're both on the ground, as you can see. Yeah, I don't think this figure comes across too tall. Unlike other Enterbay figures, I think it helps that Jean Reno is a tall actor. So as opposed to other characters that they've done, I think Matt Damon is about 5'10", and his figure did come out very tall. But this actually seems shorter than the body that had the Matt Damon head sculpt on, and yeah, I'm very pleased with it. Okay, and here's the plant. Not as bad as I've heard some people make out, but yeah, it could do with probably a little bit of a better paint job. But I still think it looks fairly good. Just spread out the leaves a bit, and if you want, touch them up maybe with a bit of yellow, and I think that's a good prop for it. So I've got the plant, the milk, and the carton, and I think it'd be probably good if I get a stool to go with that. Here are the shoes. I don't think they're too bad. You know, they're scuffed up, rough. Probably it would have been nice maybe to have had some, you know, laces. Look a little better. They're kind of obvious that they're sculpted into the shoe, but I do like the weathering on them. I don't think they're as accurate as they could be to the shoes he wears in the film, but overall, you know, I think they're still a well-made sculpted shoe. Okay, my overall thoughts of this figure: I am really impressed. I think this is a fantastic looking figure. I finally got the Leon I wanted. I'm very happy about that, and I just think fix the hat a little bit, and you know, just make it a bit shorter, and overall I'll be very, very happy. I mean, but even without the hat, there's no mistaking who the character is, and yeah, great job really. Overall, few gripes, you know, that are easily fixed if you want to fix them. But out of the box, I think, you know, they've done a really good job. You know, there's a few improvements that could have been made, but that being the neck maybe a bit shorter, the hat obviously fixed, and the shoes could have been made a tiny bit better, because these, you know, these figures aren't cheap. But I honestly can say overall, I think the likeness of the sculpt is amazing. Just the weird thing about Enterbay, their sculpts just don't show up on camera. It's bizarre. I can't work out. Maybe it's the type of paint they use, but honestly, in hand, they're very impressive. Yeah, one of my all-time favourite figures, I think. Just for the fact that the figure is well made, and I love the film. So I'll catch you later, guys.